Alright, Adam, so we know you're competing on the Saturday morning for the Spring Classic, and we just have a few wee questions for you today.
Go ahead.
Not a problem, mate. Are you excited or scared for this competition, especially with there only being one other person in your weight class?
Yeah, well, it's been a long time in the making for me to get on stage. I was obviously supposed to compete in December. Unfortunately, I missed weight. And it's been a long time in the coming, especially because I've been battling injuries for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of excitement. There is. But there also is that nerve-wracking settlement in the back of my head. As you know, first time you hop on stage, it's going to be nerve-wracking.
Yeah, 100%. As an experienced lifter, the first time is always the scariest, but after you do your first lift, you want to get right back on the stage.
Yeah.
And on the topic of your injuries, do you think that's going to affect any of your lifts at all?
It's hard to say. There was a few times during the block that I did think that I was going to get put out, but we worked around what we knew was wrong, and we just made it work. So there's always that thought in the back of my mind that I'm going to get injured in the day, but we'll see what happens. I'm quite confident that I'm fine now, but we'll see on Saturday.
Yep, 100%. How do you think you'll do on the day in terms of your positioning and your total overall?
There's only two of us in the weight class, so I'm not fussed what happens. I'm really not. I'm not going to pull for gold. I'm in no position to pull for gold, and I'm happy knowing that. And I will settle on a silver medal and just put my total up there and improve it comp by comp.
I think that's a really good mindset to have, because you can't always worry about what the person next to you is doing. You need to worry about yourself. But the sort of last question I have is, what's your favourite lift?
I don't know. Squat has been unreal for me for the last couple of months. I never really used to be able to squat until I started powerlifting. And then I got my injury and I came back and thought squats would never be as high. But my squats have been an all-time high since injury. So I'd say it's probably one of my favourites. But deadlifts was quite fun because I broke my 150 plateau.
What are you hoping to put up on each of those lifts for your thirds?
On my SBD?
No, just in your squat and your bench. No, your squat and your deadlift, apologies.
Squat, I've been really working towards a 140 squat. It's something I'm really hoping to push from the day. I've been working very, very hard for it. For deadlift, 160. That would be me ideal.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you for being with us today, and we really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, Peter, so as we know, you're competing on Saturday morning at the Spring Classic.
Yes.
So we've got a couple of questions to ask you just before you go ahead and compete. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So first question we have for you, are you scared or are you excited to get on stage for what will be your second time?
To be honest, I'm quite excited. It's the first time I was around, really nervous, but now I'm actually quite excited.
How do you think you're going to do in competition?
I'm hoping I do quite well. Training's been going very, very well, but it's all down to the day, what happens on the day.
And what's your favourite lift going to be on the day?
Oh, has to be deadlifts. I've always loved deadlifts. Yeah, deadlifts.
What are you hoping to pull for your third?
190 plus.
200 range?
It might be.
How do you think, knowing that you're going on stage on Saturday with one other person in your category, and it's me?
So scared. I'm really, really scared. I'm petrified. I'm really petrified.
We wish you luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, Tegan, as we know, you're competing on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And we have a couple of questions to ask you just before you go ahead and compete. So the first question we have for you is, are you nervous or are you excited to compete on Saturday?
I'm excited. It hasn't really hit me any nerves or anything yet. I'll probably be nervous on Saturday morning, but right now no.
You're happy and confident to go?
Yeah.
Second question I have for you is, how do you think you'll do?
I will do well, obviously, but I just want to try and get the highest total I can and hopefully win. But yeah, I don't know.
And the final question we have for you is, what is your favourite lift on the day going to be?
The squat, because going for a big lift, hopefully can get that. So definitely the squat, and then once I get the squat out of the way, just the rest of the day will be very fun.
Is it true you're going for the squat record?
Yeah.
We wish you luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Bailey.
Yep.
As we know, you're competing on Sunday, and we've just got a couple of questions to ask you before you get on stage.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, firstly, I want to ask you is, are you scared or are you excited to compete on Sunday?
I'm honestly a bit indifferent, and I think that's just down to my experience overall. Like, I've competed in probably about 4 or 5 comps now, and it's a feeling of excitement, but it's also a feeling of familiarity with how it works and how it runs. But overall, I'm quite excited, yeah.
So, as we know, your weight class is jam-packed.
Yeah.
There's so many good lifters. I'm just wondering, how do you think you're going to do in that weight class?
Well, in terms of other people, I think I will do all right. My total has increased quite a bit since even my last competition and the competition before that. But personally, I do not like to compare myself to anybody else, especially with the current stage I'm at. I do not see the point in it because I'm at a stage where I don't compare myself to other lifters. I'm more worried about my own performance. I'm not going for any records. I'm not going for any qualifying totals for internationals. I do not see the point. So I'm more worried about what I do on the day.
And that's fair enough. Final question we have for you is, what's going to be your favourite lift on the day?
Definitely squats. Squats have improved massively over the last 3 blocks, and especially throughout the peak. So I'm really excited to see what I put up on the day.
What do you hope to pull for your third squat?
We'll leave it a surprise, but I'll give you the range of 180 plus.
Good lift then.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Billy, and we wish you the best of luck on Sunday.
No problem. Thank you for having me. Right, Johnny, so we have a few wee questions today. We know you're competing on the Sunday morning of the Spring Classic.
Yes.
I just want to know, are you excited or scared?
Pretty excited. I don't think I'm scared at all, really.
How do you think you'll do overall?
Overall, I don't think I'll come first, but I'm hoping to podium.
That's completely fair. I think that's a very good goal to have. How sure are you that you're going to podium?
More than 50%, I'd say, in and around the 70%.
How do you think you
range.
stack up compared to the other lifters in that class?
I think I can put up against other lifters pretty well. There is a few lifters in my class that are way more advanced than me, but it's because of the time they've been training rather than
I think that's completely fair. What is your favourite lift so far?
deadlifts. Deadlifts has been going good, but squat and bench this prep has been really, really blowing up.
What do you personally think you're going to put up on deads for your third?
I honestly think 235 to 242. 242 maximum is probably there. I want 240 and I'll be happy with that, but any sort of comp PB I'd be happy with.
All right, thank you for your time today, Johnny. We really appreciate you coming in. Have a
Thank
good day,
you.
mate.
So we're here with Imogen. So Imogen, how do you feel about? Are you excited or scared?
I'm very excited. It's my first time on the platform, so I'm happy and I'm ready to see how it'll go.
What do you think? Anything will go wrong? What do you think will go good? And how do you think you'll do?
I think I'll do well enough. Yeah, I'm hoping to get second or third maybe. I'm a wee bit worried about my squat, but my deadlift and my bench should be fine.
Why are you worried about your squat?
It's just my worst lift out of all 3, and
That's fair enough.
I've got the least confidence for it, but everything else should be
Yeah.
grand.
Like once you get your first squat over and done with, everything listens up and you'll feel fine.
Yeah.
Because that's how I felt. Like just hit your first squat and you nail it. What's your favorite lift?
Definitely my deadlift. I've recently switched to sumo, and I'm really enjoying the new challenge, and it's something new and refreshing, which is good for me.
I actually had the same sort of whenever I was starting powerlifting, I had the switch to sumo. It didn't end up working out for me, but I really thought that it was good at the time. Obviously, it'll be better for some people, but yeah, sumo's pretty good.
I think definitely for my body composition, it's probably better than conventional. So.
Yeah, thank you.